Hi, my name is Ron Renner. In this Interac tutorial, we are going to look at the AutoCopy utility. But before we get started, let's turn on the spy cam and see what happened recently in a nearby office. Why AutoCopy? The best explanation of its purpose may be the example we just saw. In the event you need to restore a file, it may be much less effort to restore one copied partway through the day than from the backup the night before. In the example just illustrated, you're recovering files, which includes the morning's work, something the night before's backup would not. Once a day, Interac AutoCopy automatically copies certain files at your specified time. And this gives you an extra layer of protection. When initiated, it runs automatically in the background. The AutoCopy program can be started manually by clicking on it, or you can set it up to be initiated automatically. On systems with Interac installed, the program, interac.autocopy.exe, is located at c:/programfilesx86/interac/net. Interac AutoCopy can be started here, but it is much easier to create a desktop shortcut. Let's create a shortcut on a standalone system. I've clicked on the folder at the bottom of my screen to bring up File Explorer. Come down to Windows, Program Files x86, Interac, and I'll choose Net. I'll double click on name to make sure it's in alphabetic order. We'll scroll down to Interac autocopy.exe. There it is here. We'll right click on it and tell it to create a shortcut on the desktop. I'll now close File Explorer, and it created it off to the side. I'll drag it in. And here's our icon to start it up. You may wish to right click on it, rename it, and take the word shortcut off. And also the .exe if you wish. Let's use our new shortcut to start AutoCopy for the first time on the system and configure it to copy at noon. The very first time you run it, it's going to open a configuration window, and I'll click on the icon. And here's our configuration window. I'm going to tell it to copy at 11:59 AM and to copy it for this company, our 4-character ID, and I'll click Add, and it brings up our apps we have on the system. It will only show the apps you have, and you can select which apps you wish to have copied. It could be all of them or just one. I'll choose Accounts Payable for brevity, and it wants to know which suffix to use, and our choices are blank or 0. So in the case of accounts payable, it would be our company ID, NRAC, APM for master, and then with a blank on the end, nothing after the APM. Or if we wanted to, we could choose this one, and it would copy our file name with a suffix of 0. And if you're using VisualLink, this is one technique to hide files from VisualLink. I'm going to give it a directory name of AutoCopy, so it will put an AutoCopy directory automatically on the path for our data files, and we'll look at that in a moment. And I'll click OK. Now when we go into AutoCopy the very first time, we automatically get this configuration window. But this icon serves to really start the service. After this, we would really come down to our taskbar and right click on the AutoCopy icon if we wish to open up this configuration window at some point in the future, or if we want to see the status, it'll give you a little status window down here, or if we would wish to shut off the auto copy, we'd click exit. So really the first time only when we come in using this icon do we get the configuration window. From now on, we would need to come down to the taskbar and right click. You won't get it if you don't right click. Right click to choose to get this configuration window or to check the status or exit. Other than that, the only thing we really haven't talked about is the reset. If you wish to reset the last time it made a copy, you'll see shortly that a copy message will show up here. We'll click OK. And we're finished setting up an 11:59 a.m. copy for this company for accounts payable. The copied files will be located at your normal Interac file directory, plus the subdirectory we specified in configuration. On my system, there will be a c:/data/nrac/autocopy. The copied files will have the normal name plus the Julian date as a suffix. For example, NRAC PRM 001 was copied on January 1st, and NRAC PRM 365 was copied on December 31st. And you can do a search on Julian date and find many calendars. Copied file retention. Once a year's worth of copies are in the copy directory, the new ones will automatically overwrite the old. If no action is taken beyond what we've discussed thus far, the retention will be an automatic rolling 1-year copy. If you wish to keep lesser files, consider periodically going into the autocopy directory with File Explorer and delete the unwanted files. If you wish to keep more than a year's files, consider naming the copy directory based upon the year, 2019 for example, and change it to the new year, 2020, before the first copy of the new year. And you may wish to monitor your disk space as it will build up. The files which are copied by app are listed here. And you may wish to pause this if you want to look it over. Only the licensed apps will copy, and files which do not exist will not copy. For example, if you're using accounts receivable and you don't keep an ARC file, then only the ARI and the ARM file will copy. Recovering copied files, make a copy of your current live file, such as NRAC APM, delete your live file, copy the file you wish to recover from the directory, and paste it into our normal Interac file location, and rename it to be the correct new name. Let's look at an example of doing this. We're in Accounts Payable in the Enhanced interface, and if you aren't in the Enhanced interface, you can always click on System and switch over to it. But we're in the Enhanced interface in order to get access to the File Processing menu. And we're going to copy Accounts Payable Master File to Accounts Payable Master File BAK for backup, or whatever you wish to use. So this is going to duplicate our existing file, and then we're going to delete our existing file. File Processing delete. And it's always a safe option to use the recycle. And from here, we'll switch over to Windows Explorer. I've opened File Explorer and navigated to C, Data, NRAC, Autocopy directory, and here are the 3 files that have been copied. I'm going to recover the Accounts Payable Master file that we've been preparing for. I'll highlight it, click Copy, highlight NRAC, which is where I wish it to go, and click Paste. And our file is now here. If I right-click on it, I can rename it and remove the 3-character suffix, the Julian date, and we've now successfully recovered our Accounts Payable Master file from the Autocopy directory. A few hints are, Autocopy often takes place a minute or 2 after start time. Give it a couple minutes. Initiating Autocopy can be automated by placing the Autocopy shortcut in the Startup folder. This way you will not have to remember to start the service. The method of doing this varies by environment. Consider searching on something like Windows 10 Startup folder or Windows Terminal Services Startup folder to see what the current directions are. Or, the best option is to consult your IT professional. Autocopy is very easy to set up. It does provide you with an extra layer of protection. Autocopy was added based on a user request and is provided to you as part of your Interac enhancements. It is on your system and ready for use. If you feel this presentation of value, please like it, subscribe, and click on the bell if you wish to be notified of new videos. This will help encourage future Interac tip videos. Others are available at www.tipsahoy.com/Interac. Thanks for watching.